Bible Space Time.
How long did it take for God to create the light on the first day of creation?
It didn't take any earth time. There was no time existed for the earth until God created the light. The light was the day, so the light was the time. And it didn't take any of God's time either. God does not belong to any time. He is the creator of time, so God does not need to spend any time to create anything.
If God could create anything timelessly, why did God spend 6 days?
Yes. God does not need time to create anything. God is omnipresent in time and space. God did not need or spend any amount of time of the second day to make the firmament. God is the one who made the time. He does not need to depend on the time that He created to make other things. In other words, God didn't start and finish making the firmament on the second day. He made the firmament timelessly and placed it in the time-space of the second day.
So, the page view cannot be true.
Yes, the word generation, birth, or account could only describe how we see the process of time, not God. The reason why they misunderstood the word is because they do not believe that God is the one who created the time. If you believe God as the Alpha and Omega, you don't have to be confused about that.
If God made time, then didn't time exist until God made the time?
Yes. God made the time timelessly. That's why the structure of time is important. God didn't need any time to create anything. God purposely created and placed all the things in certain time structure. So we could see that the 7 days of time structure has an important meaning.
Then, why do some people believe that it was 6,000 years, not 6 days?
It is because they do not believe that God is independent from time. They assume that even God has to work under a law of time. They do not know that God made the time. The reason why Jesus hasn't come back yet is not because God has to work under a time, but because we need time to prepare.
Didn't 2 Peter 3:8 say that God's one day is Earth's 1,000 years?
Yes. Peter said something similar but not exactly. Peter said, "With the Lord a day is like 1,000 years, and 1,000 years are like a day." 2 Peter 3:8, that means, for God a day could be Earth's 1,000 years, and God's 1,000 years also could be Earth's one day, so one day is equal to 1,000 years and vice versa. If one day is 1,000 years and 1,000 years are one day, then there is no difference of time difference. So, Peter is actually saying that God does not belong to any time. That's why Peter said, "The Lord is not slow in keeping His promise, as some understand slowness. Instead He is patient with you, not wanting anyone to perish, but everyone to come to repentance." 2 Peter 3:9.
Thank you for watching Bible Space Time.